sorry I dropped the ball as far as getting advertisement out. I've been so busy, Ernie, it's just been unreal. But we're going to pay a special tribute to you as far as all the help and what you're contributing. And I didn't mean to oversight anybody.
Picking your audio up.
ARC, a community-minded service organization for the community. Ernie Binko is fantastic, folks.
Appreciate that.
My name is Jeff Forrester. This is Randy Stanley. The other half of the solo. And we are actually members of the Appalachian Highlanders Pipes and Drums, based roughly out of Abingdon, Virginia. We're kind of a regional band, and we come together from all over the place. But we love to play pipe music, and this is a form of Celtic music, very ancient, and a lot of the bluegrass and old-time music has its roots in this music. And if you listen to it, you will hear little things that you might hear in old-time or in bluegrass sometimes, although it's quite far removed from it. So we're going to play a few other things, and then we'll tell you a little bit about the bagpipe here in a few minutes. So we're going to play a tune now that was made popular, I believe, in the 80s. Early 80s. The reason it became popular is that Madonna got married in Scotland and someone wrote a tune for her wedding, and it's called Highland Cathedral. We'll play that. It's a very beautiful tune.
We need to plug in that real quick.
Yeah, plug that in.
We didn't bring the remote, did we?
I don't know.
Probably have to change it manually.
Thank you. How many of you have ever heard a great Highland bagpipe live?
There's a stupid joystick button back here somewhere.
One person? Two people? Three people? Well, welcome to the great Highland bagpipe. Can you hear it okay? Okay. There are all kinds of bagpipes throughout the world. Bagpipes probably started in the Middle East, maybe around Egypt, parts of Saudi Arabia, Iran, but the bagpipe is popular in almost every culture. I often say that the bagpipe started and spread all over the world, but the Scots perfected it. This is a great Highland bagpipe. It's unique to Scotland. It was created there, and it is the biggest and the loudest of the bagpipes. It's considered a martial instrument. That is, it's an instrument of war. And it was used by the Scottish regiments throughout the fairly recent wars up to World War I and a little bit into World War II to rally the troops and to move the troops different places and to make signals because you could hear it in long distances, and it was also pretty scary to the enemy too. The Great Highland Bagpipe is actually 4 instruments in one. What we play here with our fingers is called the chanter. That makes all the melody notes. Then we have 3 other instruments here. This chanter is a double reed, similar to a bassoon or an oboe. And then you have 3 drones, which have to stay in tune with the chanter. These are single reeds. So you have to play all 4 of these things together in tune. Makes it a terrible instrument to play and to tune and to just do anything with. The only reason you would want to start playing one of these is if you just want to punish yourself for the rest of your life. So we're going to try to play something else, see if we can stay in tune for a little bit. We're going to do a couple more. This next set we're going to do is with 3 tunes in it called Lord Lovat's Lament. Lord Lovat is a title, actually, not a person. It's a title of the Lord or the Earl of Clan Fraser. And then we're going to do one called the Battle of Waterloo and another called Flet from Flodda. I have no idea what that means. The Scots came up with weird names. They were good at that. Some of them are paragraph long, just the name of the tune. So we're going to do that. Then we'll close with one I think you might know. All right, it was good to play for you today. We're going to finish up with one I think you may recognize.
I think down to the right will be closer. We got this extension cord. That'll be long enough. May have to get another one.
Thank you all. Hope you have a good rest of the festival. If you're ever in the Abingdon area, Cedar Bluff, that area, come out and see the Appalachian Highlanders Pipes and Drums. I think you'll really enjoy it.
And although bagpipe music is not for everyone, but we do have a few copies of our CD the band did a couple of years ago if anybody would be interested. And they're at a bargain price. And there's just a few of them, so they're going fast.
Down there to the right, maybe.